You don't suck at videos, I promise. But your videos do suck. So here's how to fix that.
Some people say money gets you everything, but it don't make me happy. It's not the reason my heart sings. It's what I've got. You couldn't put a price on that, 'cause I got something real. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah.
I'm gonna break this down into 4 points. First, understand the basics. Then, learn the technical aspects, or don't. Practice, 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 and get more eyes on your work. All of these put together will not only get you better videos, but hopefully get you full-time as fast as possible. Let's break it down. Understanding the basics. Yes, this is not the most fun or interesting topic, but it is first on this list because it's the first step you should focus on. Learning the basics of video is absolutely crucial for your success. Not only is it just important to know, but it will also help you years down the line. For example, the first thing to think about is a camera. Well, if you want to just purely document the moment, you don't really need a cinema camera. You don't even really need any sort of dedicated camera. Your phone would probably be the best tool for that job. But people get so caught up on, I want to take videos seriously, so I need a real camera. And I promise you, you don't. But on the other side of this is a cinematography approach.
Don't call me miss, just blow me a kiss.
Me, for example, I do need a dedicated camera. Not only do I make videos for other clients, but I want my videos to be more like a film and not a documentary.
Don't call me up, don't call me down.
So what does this actually mean? I want my work to look a certain way. I want it to feel like it could be placed into a film or a commercial. And for me, a dedicated camera is the best tool for the job. However, there's another side to this that is even more important. And now that you have your camera picked out, whether that is a phone, a camcorder, or whatever you decide works best for you, it's time to focus on storytelling. Storytelling is everything. This is just the act of taking beautiful images or even okay looking images and using them to bring out emotions from the audience. And look, I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not the best at this. So I am now back at square one learning how to tell better stories. But enough of why it's important, how can you actually do this? Well, there are definitely infinite possibilities, but a super simple one is just a 3-shot sequence. Yes, only 3 shots. All you need to do is think of any topic you want to film and turn it into 3 shots. Let's think of a topic together. And we're done. That was it. The 3-shot sequence on coming up with what to do for a 3-shot sequence. The actual amount of shots isn't set in stone, but this is just a super simple way to get your foot into the door. So, what really does matter when it comes to storytelling? Imagine this, you have your image and you have your audience on 2 sides of the table. That bridge between them is storytelling, or it is connection. If you can learn how to connect your art to someone else, you have successfully told a story. Now, I know what you're thinking. Story is key, but there are some cases where it isn't. And if you want to know why, check out my other video. It's linked down below. But all right, basics are out of the way, so what's next? Learning the technical aspects or not learning them. Camera settings. And I don't just mean aperture, shutter speed, ISO. I mean understanding your camera. I cannot stress how important this is. You cannot achieve what you want artistically if you don't know how to do it technically. I'm gonna say that again. You cannot achieve what you want artistically if you don't know how to do it technically. I literally couldn't care less if you don't know how certain things work. You don't understand log, that is totally fine. You don't understand aperture, that's also fine, but only if you don't need to understand them. But if you're just doing this to document your life and capture memories, but not beautify them, then learn what you need to and focus on going out there and actually making those memories. This actually leads me into my third tip, which is an absolute game changer, and that's practice, practice, practice. One thing that all new videographers have over older ones is that they want to literally film everything. And look, I'm not saying that if you've been in the game for a while that you will eventually stop enjoying videos, but there's gonna be times where you don't really want to film and you don't want to pick up a camera. I remember just starting out and I would legit film everything. And I mean every single thing. But this is exactly how we should feel. It is literally pure art. Brain, camera, art. And I'm not saying you need to bring your camera to everything, but bring your camera to everything. The second aspect of practice is experimenting. Like I mentioned earlier, there are so many different routes when it comes to creating videos. As a new videographer, you don't even know what you like. Even professional videographers don't know what they like. But what you do know is what you don't like. And how do you figure that out? Yes, you try it. This is different from making what is normal. Let's take hype edits for example. Usually they are super fast and have hard music and are just very high energy. But what if you don't like making fast, high energy videos, but you want to make a hype edit? Make a slow hype edit. Make it your own hype edit. You see where I'm going with this? For me, the only videos that ever stand out are the ones that actually stand out. Like a slow fight scene where there aren't as many cuts, or a bright, saturated, dark scene. Keep trying all different things and never put yourself in a category. You are not a documentary videographer. You are a videographer who makes documentaries, who may also be the same videographer who makes YouTube videos or wedding videos. There is no box. But okay, now you've learned the basics and you've been practicing. So the next step is getting your videos out there. Look, I get it. Posting is scary. What if they don't like my video? What if they tell me my white balance was wrong or my grade was bad? Well, are they right? Was your white balance off? And if it was, then all they did was just let you know. And you can either take their advice and change the white balance next time or ignore it. If you like how it looks and they don't, then guess what? They won't watch your work and you won't change your videos. But if you realize that it was off and it's something you don't like, now you can focus on it for next time. But okay, let's just say you aren't on the level of posting, which is totally fine. You should still show it to individuals in your own life. I like to do this for every single thing that I make. I basically have two categories of people that know and people that don't. The people that know are friends that are actually in the world of creating art. This is because they get it. They know. I can show them something and they provide me feedback based on expertise. Composition, sound design, color, story, all the technical aspects. And it will either do one of two things: point out something I didn't notice or point out something that I did on purpose. And as far as the people that don't know, this is family or friends who aren't in the art field. They are equally as valuable because they're in the consumer category. It is legit as simple as send video. What did you think? Boring. Whole thing? 137 to 2 minutes. Why was it boring? No cuts. Thanks. And now I know that someone who doesn't care about how it looks or how this sound blends into this one got bored at 137 because there were no cuts. I'll go back and add a few pieces of B-roll to keep the viewer engaged. The reason both sides are so valuable is because they have two completely different perceptions of the exact same video. So next time you make something, whether that is a YouTube video or a reel, send it to both types of people and see what they say. And if you have no one close to you in videography, send it to me on Instagram and I will give you feedback. Being a new videographer is like having a superpower. You can do anything you want, you have no rules, you can only get better, and you can only create more and more art. So get out there, go film absolutely anything, be proud of your work, and share it with others. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you not next Tuesday, but I will see you next week at some point. Peace out. I ain't gonna lie, this is my first video back in a minute, and it felt super good.